Step on the land, I've got your hand, and now we're way down, fade out low. Was it your plan? Can't understand. I love the air you bring, everything. Underneath the sun, a fire is burning. You tell me to hold on tight. I wish that we could stay here forever. I wanna remember. Oh, the sight of you brings the fight in me, makes me wanna move. Fingers down your spine, looking in my eyes, feel your hands on mine. Tonight we're freer than ever. I wanna remember. Oh, we run every endeavor. I wanna remember. Step on the land, I've got your hand, and now we're way down, fade out low. Was it your plan? Can't understand. I love the air you bring, everything. I'm in the sun, a fire is burning. You tell me to hold on tight. I wish that we could stay here forever. I wanna remember. Oh, the sight of you brings the fight in me, makes me wanna move. Fingers down your spine, looking in my eyes, feel your hands on mine. Tonight we're freer than ever. I wanna remember. Oh, we run every endeavor. I wanna remember.
Hey guys, stick around, we're gonna get started here in just a few minutes. I spent a couple hours last night going through all the maps, all the subregions of Highway Haulin the region, getting all the watchtowers opened up. So, those are all opened up, and we can finally get started on the contract. So stick around, you can get started here in about a minute and a half. Alrighty everybody, let's go ahead and get started here. So yes, welcome in everybody, welcome back to SnowRunner. Yes, it has been a couple days since the last SnowRunner stream. However, I have gone through and I spent some time last night. I spent around like 3 hours or so going through the maps, and getting all of those watchtowers and stuff open, so we don't have to worry about exploring those. And we are, as you guys can see, if I tab back into the game, and I'm going to do my truck real quick, just to make sure that we're all good. So if I go to my map here, you guys can see we are Manchester, which is also part of this. We still have quite a bit of this area left to explore, but I'm going to be honest with you, it took so long for me to get through this area, to get through all of these areas too, that I might just take the Ford F450 through this area, because there's a watchtower right here on this trail, and it seems to be pretty easy to get to. We just leave the garage, follow the road. Basically, we just follow the road and just keep going straight. So I think that'll be our first move of the day. Just finishing off getting them. I got most of them open on the others. I will show you guys the other parts of the map here later on. But right now, I want to get the rest of this map opened. Also, one of the things I did do with this truck is I did switch up the way the transmissions and stuff, because the transmission and stuff because I was noticing that this truck has so much speed, that it had so much speed with the other transmission that it was sliding like all hell. So I don't want to, I kind of want to avoid the truck being all slidey like that. Yeah, I want to keep the truck, I want to get the truck slidey. Yeah, I'm going to turn up the game volume just a tad bit for you, because I feel like that's a bit quiet. But yeah, I do want to go through, and I want to get through. It is going to take us some time to get through all this, but it's going to be worth it in the end, because I feel like this truck will be good. I mean, I could make a separate truck for like full off-road stuff with all of the with like the off-road transmission and doing all that stuff, but honestly, I don't care. I don't really care about that. This truck has quite a bit of power already and stuff too. I really don't feel like I need anything else. All right. And it's starting to rain. What else is new, game? But yeah, we're gonna figure out how we can get the rest of these watchtowers and go from there. And actually, one thing I should do, I need to scooch over my light a little bit, so that way it actually lights up the desk a little bit more. But yeah, I've been enjoying this map so far. Some of the other maps are actually pretty wild here. Like, if I go to the garage, as you can see, I've discovered all the garages, the ice roads. Look at the layout of that. It's kind of low quality, but you can see exactly how difficult it is here. There's only a fuel station, cargo loading, you got trailer stores. I'm assuming we're gonna have to drop off to like things like places like right up there, or like right there. Down here, there's a scout trailer. There's also an international load star. And then there's also a fuel carrier trailer as well. So things are going to get a little interesting. It looks like there's like a pipe there that we might need to fix and stuff as well. But there's really not much up here in the ice roads. But trust me when I say the ice roads is very interesting. There's a lot of ice, a lot of roads that are on ice, which is why it's called the ice roads. So it's gonna be interesting when we do that. But I do not want to do those first, because we're already gonna get an idea for what the ice is gonna be like anyways. So yeah, welcome back everybody to SnowRunner. Like I said, I got on last night for like 2-3 hours, went around, opened up the rest of these maps, opened up the rest of the watchtowers, and we just got these last couple ones we need to open up here on Manchester, and then we can get started here on the thing. I'm not going to watch too much of Ultra Europe today. There's really not many people I'm really interested in seeing. Maddox is on in about an hour and 10 minutes, so I might go check him out. His full set's being live streamed, I'm pretty sure. But honestly, I'm more interested in Tomorrowland, because Tomorrowland is happening next week and the following week. So there's going to be a lot going on in terms of Tomorrowland, and that's going to be a little bit more interesting for sure. There's going to be a lot more acts I'm interested in seeing on the streams. And during the week, they're going to be showcasing sets from the other side stages that aren't streamed. As usual, they're just doing main stage and they're doing the Freedom stage for actual live streams. But there are other live streams. There are other stages that they are filming. There's like 4 or 5 others that they're going to be filming, and they're going to release a little bit later on. I wish Tomorrowland would go back to having their 4 streams, sort of like now what Ultra is doing, but I don't really mind. Because a lot of the big acts I want to see are going to be on main stage of Freedom anyway. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, as you guys can see, this map is kind of like half snowy, half up in the mountains, and half down right at sea level. So let's see. Yeah, there's the other road right there. So the watchtower, it looks like there's going to be some climbing we got to do. But that's fine. Now, hopefully... Yeah, here's our turn off right here. Hopefully the speed... Hopefully this transmission and engine combo isn't going to be too difficult off-road. And yeah, it's not. There is a watchtower up here that we're going to get. Now, where is it? Is it a little bit further up? Oh yeah, it's just right here on the left. Oh, it's actually a cabin. But this will help me figure out where I need to go to get these other watchtowers. Alright. Let's see. So let's see. So it looks like to get these other to get this last watchtower. Yeah, to get this last watchtower, we just keep following the trail. And it looks like this last one's actually going to be on this paved road area, but we'll see. So, here's what we'll do. Let's keep going. We'll keep following the road, and we'll see where this dirt path takes us. For now, this truck is going to be very muddy. So yeah. Just a quick little thing. I did get a majority of the watchtowers open. It's just the last couple here on this map, and then we'll be good. And then if we need to, we could always use the built-in radar on this truck to get areas where there aren't any watchtowers or watch points as well. Wow, that truck was bouncy there for a second. But I'm not too worried about that. I'm not too worried about those areas. I know for a fact there's probably going to be... I know for a fact there's probably going to be missions over that way, but there's only one way to find out. But hey, go through the water did clean up our truck a little bit. So let's follow the main road here. I think this main road will take us to the last of these watchtowers. And then I can come back down here and just use the radar to open up that the last corner of the map. And then after that, we can start getting, we can start doing some missions to go see there. Now, it looks like a majority of the stuff will come from the very first map we started at. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, we got to go over onto the trail, actually. So is there a way for me to just climb over, or do I need to go on the trail? I'm guessing I'm going to need to go on the trail. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and find that trail and go on that trail. So hopefully you guys, I know it is really late, but hopefully you guys had a wonderful 4th of July. I did a special 4th of July show for Upbeat Radio on the 4th of July. And I'm kind of glad I moved my shows around so that way I could do that. Because, yeah, the 4th of July show was great. Went really well. Oh, crap. I missed my turnoff. I didn't even see it. Oh, there it is. But yeah, that 4th of July show was great. I'm glad I did it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it if you were listening. In fact, Upbeat Radio got a very big boost in listeners today with some of the other presenters. Now, also, for those of you guys wondering why there haven't been any Riverside Tow episodes lately, there hasn't been as much activity on Riverside as I would think. Normally there would be a lot more. Normally, you would expect there to be a lot of people on in the summer because nobody has school, but it's actually gotten, the activity has actually gotten worse. I mean, it kind of does make sense. Everybody's going out and enjoying the nice weather, but still, you would think there would be more people on there. And speaking of the devil, I was just talking about Riverside. Hello, Nathan. But yeah, that's why I haven't been doing anything on Riverside, really. There hasn't been many people on the server lately, so it just hasn't been worth it to get on. Oh, I see. We were talking about the Riverside activity. Yeah, I'm just giving an update on that because I'm sure some people are wondering why there hasn't been many episodes of Riverside Tow broadcast on the channel. Because normally when I have a 5M server series, it's one of those longer form ones, like a police series. So me not doing a longer form police series where I'm broadcasting a few episodes every week is kind of new. So I just wanted to let people know that, hey, that's the reason why there hasn't been many episodes of it. All right, that's the last watchtower that I needed to get. Yeah, that's the last watchtower I needed to get. This one I'm not going to bother trying to get. Yeah, everything else is good. There's no watchtower down here, so I'm going to have to use the truck when I get down around that area to use like the radar and stuff. But with that said, I say let's go ahead and recover our truck and let's see what kind of tasks we have to do. We got a lot of stuff. Ooh, here we go. Here's one. That one we go to Bennington. There's no bridge there. So I'm assuming we're going to have to build that bridge. Eye in the sky. Deliver the new backup generator from the heavy equipment shop. Okay, that looks pretty doable. That looks like a semi-trailer as well. Yeah, that looks doable. But I want to see what else there is. There's unstable footing. Oh, that's where we need to go. Yeah, so I say first things first, let's get this bridge built. We need metal beams and concrete slabs. So let's activate that one. And then let's go to Bennington. because we gotta go to Bennington anyway. Yeah, we gotta go to Bennington anyway to pick up the concrete, and then so we can get the concrete from here, and then the metal beams. Metal beams we gotta go pick up from elsewhere, it looks like. So let's go to the garage. I'm going to plan something for DOT while I watch this. Yeah, whenever you plan on doing it, let me know so I can get on and kind of help out with that as well. If it's something that would involve me, of course. I'm sure it is. Alright. So let's get... I don't want to get the International HX520, though that would be a good truck to take. I want to take this guy. Yeah, I want to take this guy and go pick up those concrete slabs. Whoa. Yeah, is this the right spot? Oh no, we gotta keep going down the road. Mostly scanning an area. I want to do something big in a certain area. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I probably will be on after dinner tonight. I'm just not sure exactly when I'll be on, but I know I will be on at some point today, probably after dinner. Alright. Okay, that's the fuel station. So yeah, we gotta get our concrete slabs. Good thing... Oh wait, no, the concrete slabs are 2 slots. I thought they were 1 slot. So we're gonna have to do 2 runs of this. Which, that's fine. Yeah, the metal beams are also 2 slots as well. In fact, actually, I want to see. Can I get the metal beams in Manchester, or... Oh no, I gotta get the metal beams from the ice roads. Yeah, I gotta get the metal beams from the ice roads, it looks like. Let's see. Yep, gotta get the metal beams from the ice roads. So you know what? Let's do that first, because I want to... I actually do want to show you guys what the ice roads look like. Yeah, I want to go to the ice roads because I want to show you what the ice roads look like. And I want to show you just how crazy it gets out there in the ice roads. And I'm going to adjust the tires on this as well. I don't want the mud dualies. I just want the regular mud tires. I want the standard ones. Something like... Yeah, we'll go with those. Those ones also have dualies, but that's fine. And they're not set to ignore ice, but these are supposed to be really good on ice anyways. So let's go grab these metal beams Let's go get these metal beams, and we'll deliver those, and then we'll go back and we'll get the concrete slabs. And we'll start taking care of those concrete slabs. All right. Oh, we can get concrete slabs from here as well. Okay. Let's get some concrete slabs from here then. Yeah, we'll get concrete slabs from here. And then if we have to, I'll use the Ford F450 with a trailer to get the last of them. But you guys can see, just look out there. There's all of that. That's usually a lake, but it's all covered in ice. Okay, but I have these set up to ignore ice. Whoa. Yeah, if I don't have it set up to ignore ice, I can't really steer at a high rate of speed. Which is fine. Alright. That's what happens when it gets cold. Yep, pretty much. Well, I have a mod here that where it's set up to ignore, where the tires are set up to ignore ice. So, but that's fine either way. Yep, so we gotta deliver those to that bridge. Yep. So what route do we need to go? So follow the route, and then we take that exit right up there. Okay. So yeah, let's go grab that. I'll probably go back to those giant mud tire, those giant tires that are set up to ignore ice. Whoa. Yeah, these roads feel more icy than the other roads. That's weird. I think that's just the way I think that's just the way the physics are in this game. Yeah, I think that's just the way the physics are in this game. I wish they had better like on-road physics. We have always on, all-wheel drive, and diff lock. Holy crap, I can't stop. I can't stop. Yeah, it feels like these main roads are just icy as hell when they're not. When they shouldn't be. So I might have to go back and get... I might actually need to go back and put some better tires on this thing. Because look at this. This is borderline undrivable. So another game I need to get back into, I need to get back into Star Trucker. Star Trucker recently added in a Save Game Plus mode very similar to this truck, to SnowRunner, where you can set up the game and play it how you want. So I want to start one of those up and start doing some stuff. And start doing stuff there. And start doing stuff over there. So that way I can kind of get a feel for how all the controls are. And I'm pretty sure there's a way I can just turn off damage in Star Trucker as well. All right. So here's our turnoff right here. I have no idea where you get metal beams from. That's the only problem here. I thought you could get the metal beams from that one place on the ice road, but I guess not. But I want to open up this garage. Or not garage. I want to open up this bridge. I want to get this bridge built so that way we can easily go back and forth there. I knew there was going to be a contract to build some of these bridges. Alright. Steer. Do not slip. Do not slip. Do not slip off the road, even though you just did. All right, here's our turn off right here, so we can go drop those off, and then I need to find. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go to a different map to get the metal beams, because I want to get those metal beams done as quickly as possible, because that's gonna be once I figure out where I need to go for the other stuff. I'm pretty sure I pick up the metal beams. Yep, I pick up the metal beams in Rutland. And that looks like it'll be difficult to get to. And we're going to have to go through Bennington to get there. But you can see this map here. It's a lot of like forest area there, and then it turns into more of like a desert forest. There's one more watchtower that I couldn't figure out how to get to, though. But I could just take the F450 and drive through that area and do that and get there. But yeah, it looks like I would have to go through Bennington. I have to go through Bennington to get to Manchester. I can't go Rutland to Manchester. I gotta go through Bennington and then get to Manchester to get it. But the good news is, the garage isn't that far from there, so. Let me see, is there actually. I got a couple pings to clear as well. I'm just looking here because I think the Ultra stream started, so I might actually go make popcorn and watch that. Let me see. Did the Ultra stream start up? I'm going to turn off the misc audio just in case. Yeah, the Ultra stream did start, so I think I'm going to go watch that instead. Shorter stream. I don't know. I might stream some other games in the meantime, but yeah, stick around. I will see you guys later.